Hey, third grade, it's really good to be able to connect with you guys. So for today, for this week, this is the end of our third quarter. So we have one assignment that we need to complete. And so by the end of today, you guys will be able to do two things. One of those is going to be telling me a few things you liked about Recorder and some things that you did not like about Recorder. And then the second thing is going to be to tell me what your favorite song was and why, okay? So I just wanted to start off by telling you guys that I miss teaching you guys, and I know that we have to do online learning for now, but I really wish I could be there with you guys in our classroom, playing music and learning about new things. I know we were just about to finish Recorder, and a lot of you guys were working really hard to earn your belts. But yeah, I miss your enthusiasm, guys, and I wish I could be there with you. But yeah, I can't wait to see how you guys are going to be with next year with Miss Brooks with when you guys are doing instrumental music. By the way, my notes are right here on my computer. My computer is plugged into my big, large display, so you guys might see me look back and forth from time to time. Okay? Okay, so this week, like I said, we're going to be finishing up third quarter. So while we're at home, our assignment is going to be two things. One of them, the very first one is, actually, all of them have to do with Recorder. And I know I haven't seen you guys in like about a month. And if you haven't practiced Recorder, that is totally okay. If you could pick up a Recorder right now and maybe you don't even remember how to play Hot Cross Buns, that is still okay. I know it's been a really long time since we've been able to play instruments, and if you don't have school to keep you playing your instrument, sometimes it might be really difficult for you to do that. When I was a kid, my parents would not let me watch my favorite TV show until I practiced the piano for 30 minutes. Yeah, back then my favorite TV show was Dragon Ball Z. Does anybody watch Dragon Ball Z? I don't know if kids still watch Dragon Ball Z. Anyway, so sometimes, like I said, sometimes we just need that extra push. If we don't have that push, we might not practice, but you know what? It's okay, because we were almost done with Recorder anyway. These are the two things that I'm going to ask from you guys. So I want to know what your experience was playing the Recorder. So I want to know 3 things that you really enjoyed about playing the Recorder, and then I want to know 3 things that maybe you didn't really like about the Recorder. And if you have more than just 3 things for either one of those, go ahead, I want to hear them, okay? And then, so I'm going to give an example of 3 things that I liked about playing Recorder. Now, you can use my 3 as an example, but please make sure you're not copying. So, for me, for Mr. Lopez, my 3 favorite things about the Recorder was that I could start playing music. I have never, if I'm in 3rd grade, the only other instruments I've ever seen might be the ones that I see in the music classroom. So that means I've played a xylophone, or I've played a tambourine, or I've played, I don't know, one of those things. But maybe this is the first instrument that I get to take home and that I get to play. And that's one thing I really like about the Recorder, that I finally get to play music with it. Another thing that I like about the Recorder, this is number 2, I like that, let's see, what do I like about the Recorder? I like that I can start reading notes and now it makes sense. Before I could only see tas and TTs, and you know that was good for clapping, but it got kind of boring. But now that I can put it on an instrument, now that starts to make more sense, and I kind of like it better. And then the third thing was that I can annoy my mom and dad. Okay, so those are 3 things that I really liked about the Recorder, but 3 things that I didn't like about the Recorder. Let's see. I don't like that sometimes when I'm putting my fingers down, I might be putting my fingers down with all my might, but sometimes I still don't get the right sound. That means I need to practice more. But I don't like that. For some reason, sometimes I'm putting down my fingers and maybe the holes aren't being covered. I don't like that that can happen. That's one thing. The second thing I don't like is that I have to practice so much. I wish I could just have a song that could be so easy and it wouldn't take me any effort at all. Sometimes the practicing really gets me down. And then the third thing that I didn't like about it, the recorder, was that I could annoy my mom and dad. So, those are 3 things that I liked and didn't like about the recorder. Now, it doesn't have to be as long. You can come up with your own. It's whatever you want. All I want to hear is what you guys liked about the recorder and what you did not like about the recorder. If there is nothing you liked about the recorder, that's fine. Then you need to tell me. And if there is nothing that you hated about the recorder, that's also awesome because I want to know about it. Okay? Now the second thing I need for you to do for this assignment is I need you to tell me what your favorite song was when we were playing the recorder and why. So for Mr. Lopez, let's see. My favorite song that I liked playing on the recorder was Merrily We Roll Along because it sounds just like Mary Had a Little Lamb. And that song reminds Mr. Lopez of when he was a kid. Do you guys want to see Mr. Lopez when he was in 1st grade? So this is a picture of Mr. Lopez in the 1st grade. And so Merrily We Roll Along reminds Mr. Lopez of when he was a kid and how much fun he used to have when he was in school or when he was at home playing video games or outside playing with friends or playing soccer. And it just brings back a lot of memories to Mr. Lopez. So that's why I really like Merrily We Roll Along. And since this is a video, I'm gonna play it for you. That's it. Okay? So if you would love to do a video or you just want to do an audio, then you can totally do that. But if you don't want to do either one of those, then you can just do, you can just type it out. Okay? Practice working on your typing skills. So again, this video is almost over, but I want to tell you the 2 things that I need. Okay? One question is I need you to tell me 3 things liked about the recorder and 3 things you did not like about the recorder, okay? And then the other part of the assignment is I need you to tell me what your favorite song was and why. Why was that your favorite song? Okay? So, you can record a video for both of them. You can record an audio for both of them, or if you don't want to do either of those, you can just type it out. Okay? Let's see. So, by the end of this lesson, by the end of this video, you should know that you have 2 parts of your assignment, okay? One of them is 3 things that you like and 3 things that you don't like about the recorder. And then the second part is tell me your favorite song and why, okay? For now, and that's all that we have for our lesson. All right, I can't wait to hear back from you guys. So this next part of the video is just going to be just information for you guys to know, okay? All right, hey guys, if you would like to talk to Mr. Lopez face-to-face over the power of the internet, then you can do that Tuesday, April 14th. from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. Okay? That way we can talk via Zoom. I will have a link on Pages. I'll put it on the school website, so you guys can find a way to talk to me, okay? Again, you do not have to do this. It is totally optional, but if you just want to catch up and say hello, and then just talk to Mr. Lopez, you can totally do that, okay? So, again, you can tell me that on Tuesday, April 14th, from 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m., okay? If you just want to talk to me how you've been, you want to tell me what you've been doing over the quarantine, you want to tell me what songs you've been listening to, any cool movies you've watched, you can do that, okay? All right, so I can't wait to hear your responses on our assignment. Remember, you can do video, audio, or you can just type it up. All right, sounds good. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I can't wait to see your responses. Thanks. Bye.